Welcome back to streamPUNK. For the stream of the week, I'm going to pick the 2018 film Overlord. Now you can watch this movie right now on Amazon Prime or Hulu. I remember seeing a trailer for this movie when it first came out. I don't know if I saw it in the theaters or on TV. You know, it caught my attention enough that I remembered it, but I never actually went to the theaters to go see it. The trailer, from what I recall, really dwelt on like the beginning of the movie, which is, you know, these paratroopers, their plane is getting blasted apart and they have to jump out, and it really focuses on this long fall down by our main character. Anyway, the basic plot is these soldiers are going into enemy territory. They're going to try to take down this radio transmitter that's in a tower in a village somewhere. So the paratroopers go in, they get to the ground, run into Nazi soldiers there on their way to the village. But once they're in the village, they start to realize that something's going on. They know that something's up. They meet this girl who's a native to the village, and soon enough they start to find out that the Nazis are kind of running some type of experiment there. So the trailer really lays out all its cards right away. The movie basically was kind of what I expected. Yet, I enjoyed it. There were just enough surprises that it kept me interested. This isn't a movie that I would say is great by any means, but it's a really easy watch. It kept me entertained. So I remember when this movie first came out, like before the trailer was dropped, but just when you knew the title of the movie and people saw that J.J. Abrams was associated with it, he was producing it with his Bad Robot production company. And the rumor at that time, at least, was that this was going to be a Cloverfield sequel. So that was kind of a funny period of time. I was actually more excited about it in that regard. And then when I saw the trailer and saw that it was just kind of like this war movie with a Nazi experiment monster kind of twist, again, it seemed interesting, but just not enough to engage me to see it in theaters. But I saw it pop up on Hulu, saw it pop up on Prime, gave it a watch, thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, it's better than it has any right to be. The movie actually has a pretty good look to it. The production quality is really good. At the beginning, there's a lot of CGI going on with that drop from the paratroopers going down. But once you get on the ground, things are pretty practical from then on. So if you like war movies, specifically World War II movies, I think this movie's going to check a lot of boxes for you. The characters engage really well. The acting is pretty good. The directing seems very competent. And once we get into kind of the middle and third act, where we're now seeing what the Nazis are up to, what the experiments are all about, it definitely takes a turn, which is appreciated because that's what the movie needs to really stand out. There's nothing entirely unique about this movie. Again, it's all stuff that in the trailer you can kind of put together in your head, but it was put together in an entertaining way. I just enjoyed it more than I thought I would, and I think a lot of you will like it even more than I did. It's just a really fun, easy watch, if you like horror movies, that is. And so that's why I'm picking Overlord for this video. I'll see you next week.